everybody, it's Dizzy and Remy, and I've got a video for you guys today showing you how to do this makeup look. It's a burgundy smoky eye and kind of muted burgundy lip. I think it would be great for holiday parties or New Year's, or just if you wanted a more dramatic fall look. You could also wear it with a neutral lip and it would make it a bit more wearable, or just kind of change it up a little bit. I had meant to film a tutorial for this hairstyle, but unfortunately there was a technical difficulty, so I wasn't able to do that. But it's just my usual sponge roller set. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment and subscribe if you like this video, and if you want to see more holiday looks, and if you want to learn how to do this makeup, just keep watching. Okay guys, we are getting started. Let's zoom in on the eye. I've got one eye done already, and then I'm gonna start working on the other eye, and I've done both my brows. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take this Milani Brow and Eye Highlighter, and it's the matte beige and high glow, and I'm just using the matte beige right under the brow. Okay, once I've got that going, I'm gonna take my eye primer, and the one that I'm using today is the Urban Decay eye primer in the age defying formula, anti-aging formula. It's just a little packet that I got as a sample, but I think I'm gonna buy the real one. I have the original and I like it, but I do actually think this does a better job. When you see me looking off to the side, it's because that's where my mirror is located. So yeah, I'll just get a good coat of that all over the eye. All right, next we're gonna be taking a Maybelline Color Tattoo. I had originally thought this was discontinued, but I think it is still available. It's just harder to find in the stores, but you can still get it. I know that I found it on Amazon and places like that, and it's called Pomegranate Punk. So it's the burgundy one. And I'm just gonna take a brush to apply that. This is just a flat, fluffy brush. It's very similar to a Real Techniques brush, actually. Just get a little bit of that on there. And then this is going about halfway. And then a little bit into the crease. And I'm just gonna fade that out a little bit with my finger. But the goal is that I don't want to get it all the way to the inner corner of the eye. And we're going a little above the crease. Okay, so now we've got that. This look is so easy, guys. It's dead simple. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take another kind of flat brush. And the shadows I'm choosing to use today are Coastal Scents, and I'll show you the ones I'm using. That's them. So this is Coastal Scents and a light plum, and that's the first one we're gonna be doing. So there's light plum. And that's a swatch. And that's a swatch on the hand. So it's just kind of a slightly pinky, frosty kind of color. And that's going all over that inner part of the eye that you left blank. All right, once you got that on there, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take kind of an angled fluffy brush. Where's my angled fluffy brush? Here we go. This is an e.l.f. one. It's called their Defining Eye Brush. Looks like that. See, it's got a little bit of an angle to it. And then another Coastal Scent shadow. This one is called Raisin Berry. Looks like that. It's almost the same color as that Pomegranate Punk color. So we're just gonna apply that right out here and into the crease. And if it gets a little dark or a little messy, that's okay. We can blend that out. So we're gonna take a kind of a fluffy brush and just blend. Okay. And then what you can do is, I want to keep kind of an angled up, so I'm going to take a makeup wipe. And just wipe up right through there, so we keep that angle. Now, on an even smaller brush, I just want to darken that up just a little bit more. So I'm going to take a small brush. Where's my small brush? Sorry guys, it takes me a while to find brushes apparently. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my darkest color that I'm using, which is called Chocolate Cherry, which is a very dark, like brown with some burgundy in it. The entrance of consistency, I'm swatching that too. See? It's kind of a matte, warm brown. And I'm just gonna put that right into the outer V. And there's some fallout, which is why we have makeup wipes. Don't mind me, I'm just whacking my roller here. Okay, so I've got that. And then just blendy, blendy, blendy. So I love about having that makeup wipe on hand. You can just fix your every mistake. So there we go. Fix this roller. Alright, so now we've got that going. Looks pretty even. Now we just want to add a little bit of a highlight to the top of the eye. So I'm going to take kind of a fluffy brush, and then my highlight color is called Vanilla Sky. And I use Coastal Scent Shadows because that's what I had, but obviously use whatever you have that's similar to these colors. Lots of places make really nice burgundy tones. And I feel like, wow, that highlight came in a lot brighter on this eye, guys. So I think I'm gonna knock that down a notch. I'm blending. I don't know. There we go. It's a little more even. All right, eyeliner type step. Well, actually, we're gonna do something under the eye really quick. Just gonna take a small pencil style brush and a little bit of that more burgundy color. And just run that right on the lower lash line. And then we'll take the more brown shade and just run that under. Take a brush and kind of blend that out. All right, got that. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a cat eye. We're gonna take the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last and Espresso Last, which is their dark brown. These are great, inexpensive drugstore pencils. I'm going in the waterline and in the top waterline. Okay, then a little bit on the lash line at the top. And we're gonna smudge that out. Nice and smudgy. Once again, cleaning up any issues that come up. And then we're gonna curl our lashes. Okay, liquid eyeliner. Kat Von D liner in Trooper. And I'm gonna have to get like right up in the mirror for this. Whoa. I'm having trouble like showing you guys while I do it. May not happen. Okay, when I get to the other side, I just did, you see it's just the smallest little flick. It almost disappears into all that nice burgundy. I feel like it's a little more blown out on the new eye we just did. So yeah, there we go. There we go, they look the same. I'm gonna throw mascara on and be right back. Okay, so my mascara's on. I used L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly in Blackest Black, which I think is pretty good. So foundation, I've got my Wet Beauty Blender. It's not a real beauty blender. It's a beauty blender ripoff, but it's pretty good. I can't compare it too much because I don't have a beauty blender because I'm not spending that much on a sponge. I'm sure they're great. Can't afford that. So my foundation today is CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous in 810, which is a decent match right now since it is winter and I look like death. So yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna apply that. Okay, not bad. So I like the coverage and I feel like it's a pretty decent match for the skin. I'm gonna put the tiniest bit of concealer just where I absolutely need it. This is the Maybelline, the Lumi kind of pen thing concealer. I'm just putting that kind of in the ditch, like the darkest of the dark part here. And then I'm gonna take a brush to blend that in. It's kind of a fluffy synthetic thing. Maybe I'll just put a dab more right there because that shadow's really holding its own. But I love this foundation because they say it's like a primer and a concealer and a foundation all in one. And I feel like, I'm just lighting up a couple dark spots over here. I feel like it does that. I feel like it gives me coverage, but I don't feel like I look like a dead person. So I think it's a good foundation. I recommend. Let's see, next step here on this journey. I'm gonna set a little bit with powder. This is my NYC Smooth Skin Powder. This is the Naturally Beige one. Just gonna take kind of a fluffy brush. I'm putting like hardly any on. I just like a little under the eye to set it. Okay, I've got that going. Now I'm gonna do my rest of my face. I'm going to apply a little bit of blush and a little bit of bronzer. So the bronzer I'm using is my Holy Grail bronzer, my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I just have this little sample. We'll be buying the full size when it runs out. And I just kind of go right under the cheekbone and right on the temple. I'm blending it up. I'm not doing like a contour because with my face has got a lot of structure, and if I do like a little under the chin, if I do like full on contour, it can look a little, I can look a little gaunt and draggy, so no. And then for blush, I'm using my Milani powder blush. This is one of the limited edition, unfortunately, rose blushes in Romantic Rose, but there's a lot of colors that are very similar to this. But it's just adding a hint of natural mauviness. And then just for highlight, because I'm going to do just a little highlight, Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. And high up on the cheekbone, just right under the eye. Supposedly this is a lot like ambient lighting powders, but I can't speak to that because I don't have any. A little down the chin, the nose and the chin, because I can't afford to spend that much on powder. On a budget, y'all. Okay, so lips. You could do a very neutral lip and take this down a notch, or you could do kind of a holiday party lip, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my OCC Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Anti-Feathered Lip Pencil. This thing is a miracle worker. So as you see, it's clear. And it just creates a boundary. So you just draw it on the outer edge of the lip, and it just helps to keep your lipstick from bleeding all over the place. This is a must-have if you have OCC lip tars and you feel like they bleed everywhere. So then I'm gonna take this, it's a L'Oreal Infallible 6-Hour Pencil in Red Wine. I'm just gonna line with that. And then I'm gonna take a small brush and just smudge that line so it's a little softer. Then I'm gonna take one of my favorite Revlon Color Butters Lip Butters. This is the Fig Jam. It's a really dark burgundy color. But as you can see, because it's a lip butter, it's very wearable because it kind of blends out down to something a little bit less crazy dark. So there you go. That is the makeup all finished. I will come back and show you guys how my hair works out and you can see the full thing. Be back.